And like you meet strange characters and you make friends and stuff. It's neat. It's neat. Like I've really wanted to play one of those games for a long time, and getting a chance to play Persona 5, I feel very lucky.
Cool. Well, it's good to have you here on the video game review podcast. We actually have the creators of Persona 5 coming in.
They don't speak any English.
No English, and we don't have translators, so they're just going to sit here and be quiet.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Oh, good.
They won't laugh. They won't cry. But especially, they won't laugh.
And they definitely won't pout because Santa Claus is coming to town.
I'm telling you why.
So that's why the Persona 5 people.
Yeah.
They won't say a thing, but they will slowly begin to quietly weep, and one of them might shit themselves.
Quietly.
In that regard, it will be a lot like school.
In the Persona 5 game.
No.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Project Koozie Crew. We're a Would You Rather podcast here in Anytown, USA. We do Would You Rathers and other fun things on balmy autumn evenings.
Only.
Just that.
Strictly.
We do one a year.
Hardly strictly balmy.
We've been doing them for 50 years now.
Yeah.
Over 50 years, once a year.
Every episode handcrafted over the span of a year.
Yeah.
We've been working on this since the 40s.
Uh-huh.
There was a video.
We are ancient.
We are Time Lords.
Do you guys remember Waverly Films?
I remember Wizards of Waverly Plays.
Not that. They're a YouTube channel. They were real fucking funny. I can't think of... They did the Wanna Buy a Ghost video. I can't think of any of their like real big hits, but like they're not really... I think they all got like... Because of that, they got like real jobs doing real things, but they don't have like their face anymore. You know what I mean? Fucking face got snatched
behind the camera.
But they had a video, I believe it was them, where it was like the real story of Santa Claus, and it was like this animated thing where it talked about how his growings up and everything, and that he had the power to stop time. And basically, it says every year for Christmas, he stops time and spends like 14 years in his own time delivering presents to every household. Then he gets a year off and then does it again. And it fucking fucked me up, man.
Wow.
That's what I think about every Christmas now.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, right?
I love that idea.
Whoa.
I hope it was Waverly Flams and didn't just fucking send everyone off to somewhere else.
Everyone Google that. Go.
Google it.
And then tweet us about it at the PJC cast.
Do it.
My name's Dane.
My name's Brian.
I'm Jimmy. Santa Claus.
And Santa Claus and the creators of Persona 5 are here.
Yeah.
Welcome. Arigato.
They're here.
Mr. Roboto.
Yep. Is that racist? Probably.
It's a song. I'm quoting a song.
Quoting a song at some powerful Japanese men. Probably.
They appreciate it.
Full of great ideas today.
We're knocking it out of the park, TK. Knocking it out of the park. We got a Would You Rather from our very good... Yeah. That's what we do here. I said that.
What's one of those?
Well, it's a hypothetical situation.
How hypothetical is it?
It usually concerns some sort of magic or mutation and poop, generally.
Uh-oh.
My high school guidance counselor said I was highly pathetical. Is it like that?
Fuck.
Very good. Very good. It is very much like that.
Oh, okay.
Our good friend Zappa and AZ asks... Now, this is a wordy one, guys. So
okay.
Stick with me. Would you rather be teleported inside a video game where you must win to leave, and if you die in the game, you die for real life?
Huh.
Excuse me. You die for real. I put in for real life in there. Or be teleported to a fantasy world by angering a wizened old man where you must defeat an evil sorcerer to return to the real world.
Huh. Okay.
Wait. So the second one's just Fantasy World, not a video game?
That's right.
What
Like
were the
Narnia.
stipulations on what the video game was?
No, just a video game
Okay.
where you must win to leave. So I pick Solitaire.
Yeah, I think you need to fucking put some rules on that.
Well, let's do it then.
It's
God
too
damn
easy.
it.
I would wonder, like, what would the difference be between the fantasy scenario and a fantasy game scenario?
Probably like that you'd have to eat food.
Yeah,
one.
and
Some
and
games you have to eat food.
Some
Well,
games,
that's fine.
but not Tetris.
You have a health bar. You have a Magica bar.
Bubble bobble.
You got Bubble Bobble bar.
One hit, you're dead. Risky choice.
You want to go Q-Bert? You want to fall down those stairs?
Ooh, any arcade game is the wrong choice. You don't have any more quarters.
Not enough quarters. Now Mom can't do laundry again.
What are the easiest games? Like, there's Don't Cut the Rope. That game is 1 minute.
I mean, cut the rope.
Is it Cut the Rope?
You're talking about cut the rope.
What is the Don't game? Don't Starve. I don't know.
Don't wake daddy.
Don't
Hop on pop.
Don't shit your pants.
Oh, yeah!
That
You
game
can
is
lose-
actually a little bit tricky. Yeah.
You can win it, though.
You can totally.
That's
win it.
actually a very easy game to win.
What Milton Bradley childhood board game would you want to be trapped in?
Oh.
I'd want Mousetrap because that never works. And you would never get trapped. Because it never works right.
It worked right for me.
Really?
Well, so
a genius.
I never played the game though. I just built it because the point of Mousetrap is that you're going through the regular part of the board,
Right.
and you're getting pieces to build the contraption.
Right.
But I never did that. I just built the contraption and then fucking
Made it
watched it
happen.
go, and it usually worked out. The
I
end.
really have no idea how that game is played. I just remember fucking
It's-
with the pieces.
Yeah, it's just a game where you move, and at the very end, there's no end. So you just go in a circle.
And you're trying to capture the other people.
Yeah, it only lands in that last little circle. So it's like, I don't remember. There must have been a way to win actually, because that doesn't make.
Yeah,
any
you trap
sense.
the other people because you can also turn the crank. And the more you turn the crank...
Right, but it only landed at the
closer-
end.
Yeah.
So if you weren't at the end,
Who cares?
there's cheese also, cheese
There's
tokens.
also cheese tokens.
I vaguely remember that.
This isn't the question though.
Nope. So I would say the video game's probably a shoot 'em up just to
That's fucking terrible.
Huh.
just to differentiate from the fantasy realm. And then the fantasy realm is similar to Narnia or your Middle Earths
Or Skyrim.
or Skyrim.
Thinking
Let's take
Skyrim,
45 minutes and discuss what Skyrim is.
Okay.
Refer to episode blank
Blah, blah, blah.
where we do that. No. Inside a video game where you must win to leave, and if you die in the game, you die for real. Or a fantasy world where, by angering a wizened old man, I love that part
Such a fucking
of the narrative.
interesting.
It's not even.
tripped on my cane!
It's not even necessarily a magician. It's just like an old guy
yeah.
who's like pissed off.
Kind of like in fucking Never-Ending Story, where he's just like, you think you know books? You don't know books. I'll trap you in this book.
I'm the bookman.
I'm the old bookman.
Where's
You're
the tree
a total
after
shit
all?
lord. That's what you are, Bastion. That's right. I know your name. Shit lord.
Shitlord Bastion. Where you must defeat an evil sorcerer.
So that seems harder.
Yeah, sorcery is tough.
Because if it's a video game, you might know it. You're
You
not
might-
going to know this Fantasyland unless it's actual Narnia, and even then, there's a fawn man, Tauntaun. What's his name? Fawn.
Yeah, his name's Tauntaun.
Is
You have
it?
to- there's
Miss-
a part. There's a part where the kids are in the cold and they have to cut him open and crawl inside for warmth.
Like, oh dear children, it is quite nippy. What are you doing? What? Edmund, why the knife? No!
for our
Steaming
own
in the
good.
snow now.
It's for our own good.
Have my scarf, please.
Shut up, Mr. Tauntaun.
No, it's Mr. Tumnus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, in a video game, there's lives.
So you could die a few times, perhaps.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Or at least your health could go down, and you'd be able to track it a lot better.
So to be fair, the Would You Rather states if you die, not if you get a game over.
Very true.
Because a lot, especially shooters now, just have checkpoints.
So I would say that this is a shooter with like the red coming in on the edges of the screen. The more you're hurt,
is it
the
on
more
at
red.
least normal mode?
Yeah, I'd say it's normal mode.
Oh, and those you can be like a bullet sponge, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of those you can take like a lot of hits.
But you can still super die. There's the dogs in the Call of Duty games that just get you.
They just get you.
And then you're dead. And that's rough. Sometimes you get fucking RPG'd, you're dead.
But if we're talking about a shooter here, that's generally multiplayer online, where it's kind of hard to win.
Well, no, there's single players.
There's campaigns, yeah.
Unless you're playing Overwatch, which we aren't.
We aren't.
No. Shadow
Okay,
Warrior
so let's-
2 had a great like single player. Yeah.
What about Shadow Warrior 1?
And pretty good. Well, it got boring pretty quick, but Shadow Warrior 2 is pretty tight.
Is that the
I'd
one
rather
with the
be
ninjas?
in a video game where I am bored but will survive than an exciting video game where I'll probably
Also,
die.
yeah, like a video game, reasonably, if you're being extra careful, a normal game, shooter, like maybe 10 hours, maybe 8-10 hours. If you're being careful, tack a few onto that. That's it. If you're in a fantasy world, you're like, fuck, I need to learn how to earn money, eat food, or steal food to eat until I can fucking learn enough magic to beat the evil wizard.
Yeah, you'd probably have to learn magic.
Because how the fuck else? There's no wizard kryptonite. Maybe there is. I don't know.
You might need like some special artifact that's like the sort of thrust of your quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're talking stories, then that's probably it. Fantasy World.
Brian, you played the Heroes Quest games, right?
I did. I love
Dane
those
has
series.
not.
Yeah.
There was, I think it must have been the first one.
I'll just go under the bubbles real quick. You guys can discuss.
All right. There was
there was also known as the Quest for Glory series.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Not the King's Quest, but the other one. There was a part where if you were a magic user class, because you got to choose.
Yeah.
There was like a wizard you could play a game with. Do you remember that shit? But like you needed to, and he asked you if you. Oh yeah. If you knew, just ain't going.
Bubbles.
He asked you if you knew certain spells. It's like, do you know this spell and this spell? And you could say yes, even if you didn't, and you could lie. And then you would just not have access to that spell. And one of the spells was the old razzle dazzle, and it didn't do anything. It probably did. It must have done something. But it was just like a little maze game, but you were fighting.
I vaguely remember there was like a maze game with like these little like beastie things, and you're trying to like get them to go places.
They were all scribbly, I think.
Yeah, I think that was the first game. And yeah, like the spell that wizard teaches you is Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
it was
good.
Really funny.
I'd imagine. I'm back. Hey guys.
You didn't drown.
So I do the fantasy shit.
However more dangerous it was, the fantasy sounds better to me too.
Like,
how come both of you?
Like A, magic would be real, and that's cool. Like that's something I've kind of wanted my whole life. B, I mean, I don't think it would be totally insurmountable, because like if there's an evil wizard, then there's probably like forces of good that want him taken down. And you could just like maybe buddy up with them.
I would say it's equally possible he's thwarted all the good, and you're the only good left.
Well, that makes you a
that doesn't really fit the narrative structure.
possum
Of a
pessimist.
fantasy world.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't.
Just any of them.
That's a more contemporary notion. Like the bad guys won. It's like just grimdark. Brr. You know, like you're more like old-fashioned, like bog-standard fantasy stories are like, you know, the forces of evil are on the verge of taking the land. Only you, Cedric the White, because it's always that bullshit can save us. You with your golden locks and your bright blue eyes.
And your pure alabaster skin.
And your yarmulke made of mithril? Maybe? Who knows?
Maybe.
Cedric, you must stay kosher. The forces of darkness will win.
Oi, Gavalt, I'll be sticking this into the bad guy. That's
Cedric,
bad.
is that a hot dog?
It's alright, it's Hebrew National.
How can you be sure? That could be an evil trick.
Also, I think being stuck in a video game would make me go insane.
I think for the right video game, I'd love it. But if we're talking shooters, I'd rather do fantasy.
Well, also, video games have a set script, and like none of the people you interact with would be real people. It'd just be all very robotic.
Again,
and
it'd be like 12
true.
hours versus probably months or years.
I guess.
For my money.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting. It'd be more interesting than like living my fucking 9-to-5 bullshit life and like dying in my 70s.
Man, you would come back and be fired for not showing up to work.
Yeah.
How do we know time passes the same in another dimension?
Maybe I could make a deal with the evil sorcerer. Maybe I don't have to defeat you. Maybe we can just stick around. You can stick around. It's all
I guess
good.
that's also a thing. Like, if you just don't defeat the evil sorcerer, you just get to live in this place.
That's true.
But maybe
Your
it
new
sucks. Like, it's fantasy, but that doesn't mean it's great. It could be tolerable. There could be rats for grass.
I mean,
rat grass.
Rat grass.
Yeah, but I mean, like, depending on the shooter, that could be a shitty world too. Like, you could be in fucking Daikatana where you're trying to kill like mosquitoes with a shotgun,
What?
and you can't fucking kill the mosquitoes because they're too tiny and quick.
Is that real?
That's a real thing.
That
was
sounds
John
really
Romero. That was John Romero's big baby. That was his big project. After
Fucking
Doom.
big baby.
I mean, it was a major flop.
You had to kill mosquitoes.
That's the thing everybody complains about, is like on the first level, you've got like a magic sword, I think, and maybe some guns, but your first enemies are like fucking mosquitoes who are like super tiny and quick. So it's hard to kill them with your stupid sword and even your stupid guns.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So I'm guessing Jimmy's on the side of
I'm on the
Vigia.
video game one because on normal mode, like, I'm pretty alright at video games. If I had to take the place of a thing, who the fuck knows? But I'd like to think that all my skill would transfer over. But yeah, it's like I just feel like the fantasy world would be this long, drawn out experience. Like, I'd miss the internet. I'd miss this jacuzzi. They don't have jacuzzi in the fantasy world. They got hot springs. Not the same.
In the movie Robin Hood Men in Tights, Prince John has a bunch of the like heralds who blow the horns all around the hot tub he's in, blowing bubbles.
It's pretty good.
And that's who is that? Who plays?
That's the guy who's Princess Bride, right?
No.
No.
It was a comedian who was like kind of big in like the 80s and 90s. I forget his name.
Wait, wasn't he the main character? Or who are we talking about?
No, we're talking about the guy who played Prince John in Men in Tights. Yeah, he was like he was a comedian. He was a pretty popular comedian.
Jonathan Frakes.
Nope.
No.
He's pretty funny.
Now I'm looking it up, Brian.
Okay.
Beep boop boop beep boop. I'm Dane's phone. Beep boop boop. The answer you're searching for is Mad Eye Moody from the Harry Potter films.
Nope. Search for Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Beep boop boop. Searching. Beep 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 beep.
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis.
Julia.
I was thinking Jerry Lewis.
Louis
and
Dreyfus.
I knew it was wrong. Veep.
I'm a good phone. I'm a smartphone.
Thank you, Jimmy Phone. You know,
welcome.
Jimmy, I downloaded your voice to be my phone's search function. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, that was all Dane's phone. That wasn't me. That was
100%.
something else.
100% you.
It's a good phone.
Okay, so 2 fantasies and a vidgies.
Yeah.
We
You
did
knew
it.
I was gonna pick video games, everyone. Come on. Come on, everyone in listener land.
And I knew that Brian would pick because of his soft spot for the magical.
For
and the
wizards.
Wizards.
I could have gone for video games. It's a
Wizards.
video game.
You did knock out, once you knocked out fantasy as a possibility.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, or science fiction.
What if it was Steven Spielberg's Boom Blocks?
That's a hard... How do you win that game? That game's hard.
Knock down all the things by throwing things at the
I
things.
guess you can't die in that game. There's a lot of games you can't die in.
It's true. Just
So
restart
that's
the level.
cool.
Well, you could lose.
Yeah, but that's not dying.
Maybe that is a sort of death.
Next
I go to
time
the
we'll
black
call
screen.
Zappa.
Maybe that's damnation.
Oh, fuck.
Tarnation. Rip-roaration.
Splap.
You know, I was out on the range the other day,
Oh.
and I looked across the horizon.
What did you see?
I saw the sun setting down, and it was just me and the horse.
You and the whores?
My horse, my steed.
Horsewife?
You're on top of your whore.
So,
Oh, yeah, right.
Horse.
and I thought I could use some companionship.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
The non-paying kind.
Okay, so you have a deal worked out with the whore.
So you fuck the horse. No?
What's
a
what's
horsitude.
coming up? Let's
The
move
horse
on.
fucked you?
Let's move on from this wistful cowboy thing that
You
I was
69
doing.
to the horse.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
Lonely Hearts, folks.
Yay! Gallop.
Where you take it from both ends. You can be the horse, you can be the cowboy. Maybe you're both.
Sometimes you
We've got some
feel
Cokie
like
nuts.
a nut. Sometimes you're a cowboy.
This week mine is really short but sweet.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't luck out.
Unlucky in Lonely Heart Love.
Unlucky heart.
This week mine is entitled Gigolo. Age 30, body athletic. Single.
Richard Gere.
Picture of a flower.
Oh, interesting.
Details.
And
Hi.
Rob Schneider.
Hi, I'm an experienced gigolo. I came from Europe to work before in Europe. Aristocrats know how to handle, how to behave. I meet exclusively with women only. First sentence. Here I have a very narrow circle since I do not know anyone and it gives his name anonymous meetings. I guarantee safety and good service. I ask only serious, capital S. Right again, I say only a woman. I promise that you will not regret. Good luck to all. No period.
Is that it?
Yep.
Great. Wow. Eastern Europe. Probably.
Illiterate Europe.
Not the English-speaking parts of Europe.
I believe this is a real ad, though.
Yeah, no, he totally. He convinces me that he bangs only female aristocrats in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
I bought
The
it.
wealthiest of queens.
You guys,
Hook, line, and sinker.
you guys are being facetious, but I'm being real. I think this is a real gigolo, man.
Sure.
Hey, you're cheapening my opinion.
No, I'm not.
I think if he was banging down.
This is just my regular speaking voice. Not me.
Why am I so alone?
It hurts when I laugh.
I think if he was banging down on aristocratic ladies, however, his title would be upgraded from gigolo to escort, male escort.
Well,
Courtesan.
maybe he put it through. Maybe he put it through Google Translator, and this is what he got:
From what language to what language?
Lithuanian
to not English.
Dutch
Great.
to Albanian,
From pig Latin to Spanglish to English.
from pig language
Big language.
to
Oink oink oink.
to Portuguese,
Pork cheese.
Spanish, not too far away, and then to English, and then to Canadian, and then back to English.
Yeah, I had to edit out all the A's.
Those don't translate out.
One time when I was a teenager, I was walking on the beach with my friend I had more than one. And there was a big group of teenage girls all hanging out on the beach. And one of these dudes I was with started talking them up. And I'm like, whoa, out of my depth. What's going on? And this guy's kind of a smoothie. And it turns out they were a Canadian soccer team down for a soccer thing. And, you know, we're 16, 17, and we're all kind of talking, and it's fun. And I'm like, I know a good joke, Canadian joke. How'd they name Canada? They put all the letters in a hat and picked them out and said C, A, N, A, D, A. They hated it. They hated the joke so bad, and none of them talked to me.
Oh,
Yay.
But, well, one of them got drunk and made out with the forward dude and almost threw up in his mouth. So, so that's the end. Jimmy, what's up? With your lonely heart.
Oh.
Yeah, that's your turn, bro.
I was going to say, I was thinking of a joke that wasn't like the sky, because that's awful. Anyways. Mine this week is titled, Looking for My Unicorn.
Oh.
Age 29, body thin, height 6'5",
That's a tall one.
single. And there's a picture included of the under the hood of a car. So the engine. Starts.
Why did you describe it like that?
Because it's weird. It's all green. Like, I don't know. There's weird parts in this picture.
This picture is on the planet Earth. It's in a driveway. There's a vehicle.
It's a satellite view.
It's a vehicle that has open parts. One of those parts is the hood. This picture is taken underneath.
I realized that maybe under the hood wasn't specific enough.
And the picture is of a cat that's just sitting there.
Its name is Ralph. It has emotional troubles.
Oh, poor Ralph.
I love Ralph.
Ralph,
Go on. You're starting down this road, bro.
Ralph was abused as a child.
Oh, Jesus. That's not where I thought it
Ralph
would go.
is a very happy cat now. But it's been a long, hard road.
Stable home. Tell us about the car hood.
It took years for Ralph to trust again.
Okay.
All right. Looking for my unicorn. Hello, ladies. The unicorn I'm searching for is very hard to find. This unicorn will be in love with her car, and not just any car, but in love with her Subaru.
Oh, whoa.
Goes to car meets, works on her Subaru. Going on random drives to nowhere. Has pics of other sexy Subarus on her phone.
What?
This unicorn will understand how much passion there is between car and driver. She would have to have a job, as it's hard to find this passion without one.
She knows what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
She knows what makes the Subaru tick.
About my
tingle.
Subaru, I'm in love with the legacy wagons. I've rebuilt my entire engine with a couple bugs to work out. I've upgraded the suspension and brakes to have new tires on it. I have another Subaru wagon that I need to rebuild the engine in, and will use that as my daily driver. The car I'm driving now will eventually be my race car that I take to track days and drag night. I will be working at a dealership and working on Subarus. If you fit this, then please reply with the year and type of Subaru you have in the subject line. Also add a couple pics of said car and a list of what you have done and what you want to do to it. I hope to hear from you.
P.S. My dick is in a Subaru now.
My dick is rock hard after hitting send on this message to Craigslist.
Is it weird that if it was any other kind of car, I would not be as weirded out by it?
I don't understand a Subaru. Tell me about Subarus. Regale me with tales of your Subaru knowledge, Dane.
It's just a brand of car, like a Honda or a Ford. Like, it's just...
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming to this.
It's kind of a middle class...
yeah, right? It's not like a glamorous car
It is not
by any
glamorous.
means.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
It's a suburban
you
mom car.
So you
like,
started saying
sure,
that, and I
sure.
thought maybe there was something I didn't know about Subarus, but then you proved that I knew everything
No,
I needed to know about
that's- I mean-
Subarus.
Are Subarus like secretly big drag cars? Because
No.
you mentioned like wanting to drag race one of
Yeah,
them?
I was gonna say, what?
I wonder if this guy's not really a car guy, but wants to date a car girl and fucked up by doing no research. Just like, I know the name of a Subaru.
Man, I hope so, because like if
knows?
not, like we are like totally out of touch with the car world. That's
Where Subarus are in Fast and the Furious, left and right.
I I mean,
It's just Vin Diesel behind the wheel of a wagon.
so fuel efficient. Mi familia, Subaru.
What?
He talks a lot about his family.
Okay.
It's his family of drag racing gypsy friends.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I gotta go drop off my dogs at the kennel and then rob a bank.
I gotta rob a bar. And I've got a Subaru minivan. I'm gonna drive my heisting crew to the back. We're gonna rob.
But first I gotta clear out all the field hockey gear that's in there.
I gotta drop some kids off at the pool too, if you know what I mean.
Poop.
If you know what I mean.
If you
know
know
what I mean.
If I know what I mean.
If you know what I mean, I am Groot. I am Groot.
I am Superman.
I am Subaru.
Bringing it back around.
Okay, well, so we've got Funkalicious,
We got
European Gigolo,
Gigolo of like, NorCal.
So
here.
if we
Deuce
pretend...
Bigelow 3, European Back to America Gigolo.
Let's just make a movie about Europe jokes that are just too
They've got a
good.
bidet!
Bidet joke, yeah,
Bidet!
yes! Bidet jokes.
If your country has bidets, do you even need gigolos?
I say no.
Bidet jokes.
Bidet jokes today. Can we
The bidet
do,
jokes of tomorrow, right now.
Can we do a new website that is Bidet Today, where it's just a new bidet joke every day? That's what I think we should do.
What is tomorrow's...
Fartburger.com and...
Do you register it?
No.
There might still be time
Let's do it.
right now on the episode.
No.
Okay.
Is there what?
Enough. What is your joke for tomorrow for bidetaday.com?
Oh, tomorrow's joke is... Hey everyone, it goes in your butt. It's a real simple joke.
What a joke!
It's not a complicated thing. It's just like, hey, bidets go in your butt. Jokes.
That's the joke every day.
That's the joke. That's the new joke every day.
There's a joke every day, but it's the same joke.
So, was it Katie Couric who was on the Today Show?
Used a bidet live on camera.
Well, who got didn't she? I'm pretty sure her husband died of colon cancer, and she got
my goodness.
a colonoscopy live on the show to promote awareness of colorectal diseases.
No idea.
I think that happened. I'm just saying, if we were to do a bidet show, and she were to a morning show centered around rectal health, she might be down for that.
Let's fucking die.
Well, she has her own podcast, so
Good. Are these two gonna fuck in the backseat of a Subaru?
I don't know how much money has your guy got?
No, Subarus probably aren't cheap. Probably. I say this from no font of proof.
He owns 2 cars.
He does own 2 cars. He has a work car and a racing car.
Oh, I doubt that European Gigolo boy knows how to drive though. At least right. He's probably driving for
Fucking drives on the wrong side of the road.
Exactly. Yeah.
in 2001, she had a colonoscopy
Yeah. I knew it.
on the Today Show live.
I knew it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What a gross poo-poo.
No,
genius.
it's. I mean, I respect her.
Why? You should have taped it.
It was the sexiest moment in morning television.
Oh, we know what Brian's into now.
Intestines.
I'll up in that sexy small intestine. So good. So
Partially
right.
digested foodstuffs.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
guts.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Gross. Not into butt stuff. So, no, I don't think
That's the
he's
small intestine stuff.
not into going deep's fine, but going that deep? Ooh. Check, please. No, I don't think these 2 boys are going to meet up.
Yeah.
I think that one European Gigolo probably has way better taste in cars. I think he probably the Ferrari.
I drive Alfa Romeo.
He likes the
A
Alfa
Jaguar?
Romeos.
I drive Lamborghini Countach.
Yes, that one. He's into Formula One.
I don't drive. I'm driven.
My European.
What
My
country?
European
What
royalty.
country are you from right now?
I'm
Brian?
from Laguzavia.
Laguzavia.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I had to learn the national anthem of Laguzavia.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
Oh God. Brings a tear to the eye.
yeah, it should.
Motherland.
So much
Music
history.
major. Music major.
That's your superhero name? You're the music major.
I am the music major.
Military uniform, but with like brass instruments like draped off of you.
Now we're talking animes. Now that's what I call an anime.
You gotta power up your hoses.
My hoses.
Yeah.
Now I'm water themed also.
You could just be like for power. Like
Hoses
into your
for
body,
power.
like Bane. You know.
Sound hoses.
Body sound hoses.
Pump me up with sound.
Yeah.
Oh.
And vim and
Great.
vigor. From a source.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Hey.
A third of every would you rather in the world comes from one place. And you might think it's that made up place that Brian just made up that I can't remember the name of. Laguzavia? But it's not. It's Reddit. And that's where we get
I thought
some
you
of
were.
ours.
I legit thought you were gonna say Stephanie Ed.
I thought you were going to say E-Bombs World.
Blacksheep.com. No,
HomestarRunner.com.
90 sites! God, we're nerds. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yep.
Dickfight.com.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Hamster dance. So, Reddit asks, user White Thunder asks, would you rather forever have your fingers smell like the last thing you touched, or forever have your tongue have the taste of the last thing you ate?
So aftertaste is awful,
Yeah.
right?
But it's not aftertaste. It's the taste.
So any other thing you eat is gonna like be jungled up with that other taste
For a
or have
millisecond.
it- Well, like, but it's gonna be in there. You know, it's gonna be like it's
Is
gonna
it
be
going to
mixing
last,
it
or
up,
is it
yeah.
going to immediately change to
I like
the taste of wood or Pocky?
I think that it won't be replaced because like it's kind of like you still have the other thing in your mouth still is what it sounds like because like you're constantly tasting it.
Huh.
Right? Am I wrong?
No.
I think there's an argument either way for this. I mean, if that's your interpretation, it's a somewhat vague. Would you rather? So,
well, like what's the wording again? Give us the wording again.
forever have your fingers smell like the last thing you touched,
Forever.
or forever have your tongue have the taste of the last thing you ate.
Forever.
Right.
Well,
so
no.
I think your interpretation
Forever.
is that it's indelible, and then I think he's taking more issue with the last thing. So it's constantly changing to the last thing you. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
okay. I thought this was situational to us in the moment.
No, I thought forever just means for the rest of your life this thing keeps happening. I thought. Right?
I mean, it seems.
I think you guys can take it either way. Take it either way.
I mean, it
Take
seems.
it either way.
If it's always
Banana.
if it's always changing, then it doesn't seems kind of like a non-thing.
Well, it's just like
honestly.
when you're not. Well, so if you're
Don't shit on your fingers and not wash them off. I mean, like that's kind of like in real life, you know.
Yeah, but if you touch like a chair, it's gonna smell real like a chair. If you touch
then you just touch a wall,
a
or you
durian,
touch. Well, then you really quickly like touch something else. You have like a tin of mints in your pocket, and you just finger them.
I think Brian kind of has a point here because you're constantly touching things.
Yeah.
And so it's constantly changing. So
Yeah.
there's no real downside to that unless you go into space.
I mean, this is like legit why I carry mints on myself, like so I don't have to like endure gross tastes in my mouth.
what if there was a cool off period? What if you had like 5 minutes?
Of it only smelling.
Like after 5 minutes? No. Like it's gonna smell like that forever. Your finger, if it's your finger. But like, if you touch 10 things in a 2-second period, the first thing you touch counts, and then it won't fucking activate for another
Keep
5
going. Yeah.
5 minutes.
What about every second Thursday? What about that?
That's
or what if
a
you're
long
wearing a
time.
hat?
I'm just saying, so you can't just fix it.
That's true.
Instantly.
I mean, putting
that's my point. You're
putting
trying to
more-
poke fun at me, but I'm taking this seriously.
I'm taking this would you rather to the bank. I'm going down the bank and I'm gonna deposit it.
Fucking the riverbank. Touch my fingers in it. Smell
Smell
like
like
the
a river.
river. You owe me so many cokes, Dane.
Well, I don't understand what the last thing you touched means, because like right now in my mouth, I don't taste anything. I don't
Tastes like
taste
tongue.
anything.
Yeah.
And the last thing I ate was
Yeah.
a mochi. I had
Oh.
one of these green tea mochis that we have in the tub floating around.
It's wet.
Similarly, the last thing I ate was a mochi that was on the table.
Right, and I don't taste it right now. So is it right now? Would Brian and I be tasting mochi and you be tasting chicken soup?
No, also mochi. I also had a mochi
Oh,
last.
would we all just be a couple of mochi
All be
boys?
damned
Mochi
to forever
boys.
tasting mochi. Yeah.
But tasting it as ripe as the mochi was.
Yeah, that's right. Or is it more nebulous than that? Like, I don't understand.
I don't think you can. Like, I think.
I mean,
it's
that
gotta
sounds
be,
like correct.
Okay, so for this Would You Rather, it's all of our mochis. Now, the
But-
last
but-
thing we touched that was smelly, like my phone doesn't smell like anything, and I'm
Yeah.
touching it right now.
Yeah, I think the last thing it's between my phone and like the pop filter on my mic.
Right. So, what was the last smelly thing we touched?
Oh gosh.
So, taste is mochi for all of us
I
now.
was
If
cooking
it's forever.
earlier.
It's forever.
I'm pretty sure it's forever.
It's forever. And that's not long at all.
I-
It's only a moment.
I was touching raw chicken. I was touching ginger.
Right before coming over?
Well, no, like I was in bed. Like I was
What?
touching blanket. Yeah, no.
No,
I mean,
but smelly thing was definitely raw chicken then.
the last smelly thing I was touching was like.
I thought you meant you were touching raw chicken in bed.
In bed?
No,
That's what I understood.
No, like right before I came over, I was like in bed. I was lying down.
Yeah.
Right before? No, I was in bed.
Like the last smelly thing I touched was raw. Was
Okay.
probably raw chicken or.
So
and-
your
or
fingers
ginger.
would be raw chicken.
Yeah. It's,
Yep.
That's that
It's
smell.
my secret bed chicken.
It
Keep
would
there for
smell like
comfort.
your secret bed chicken.
Gotta get to my stash.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my ginger too.
Rotten,
Keep it under the pillow.
rotten chicken.
I think the last smelly thing I touched was the buttered popcorn I had when I got home. So my fingers would smell like buttered.
smelly.
Is it? I don't really care for the smell of buttered popcorn for
What?
long periods of time.
Well, okay. But what if it smelled fresh? As the Dickens.
Whatever. I don't know. Go. What was the last smelly thing you touched?
I don't know.
Think about it.
I have been.
Oh,
I mean,
the quandary.
I guess I purchased some fish, but it wasn't smelly because it's still wrapped.
Right. So you didn't touch it. You touched the plastic on it. You
I
touch
probably touched some of that soup I ate. with my
Yeah, I
finger.
was just thinking. Probably that grind that you probably got that soup touch.
So you,
touch. I
your
touched it with my
fingers.
tongue.
Well, not with your
Yeah.
fingers. So your fingers would taste, or excuse me, smell like chicken soup.
Delicious, delicious soup.
That's kind of cool. Having
Yeah.
fingers smell like chicken soup.
Soup
rather than raw chicken.
fingers.
Yeah, you lucked out.
Yeah. I guess we all kind of lucked out because
What was your finger smell again, Dane?
buttered popcorn.
Mine's raw chicken.
Right. So you're, I mean, you kind of lucked out because at least you tasted something good.
So I think I've made up my mind.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna take the hand smell
Really?
because I would not want to have like a single taste dominating my taste buds
Wow.
forever.
Also, raw chicken. Like your fingers aren't gonna grow rancid. Like
yeah,
but
it just
it's
smells
just gonna
funky.
smell like raw chicken, which doesn't have a very strong smell.
Yeah, and it'd probably be smell disturbing. You know,
Yeah.
probably
No,
disturbing.
that's what I'm thinking of. Like, people are like,
Good luck being a surgeon, like I've always dreamt of.
I can't wash away the stink.
I'm sorry, Mr. Warlock. We can't let you cut him open. You got the stink finger. You have failed our most critical test, the smell finger test, administered by me, the Surgeon General of all medicine.
next finger. Yes, these smell fine. Next.
You may practice medicine.
These smell flowery, but I'll let it pass. What is this raw chicken? Who is this man's name? What is your name?
What's this man's name?
Are you Brian Warlock? I've heard of you. You're the most skilled surgeon the school's ever seen. But your fingers smell of chicken. I cast thee out. And then he throws you from his tower.
It's on the 80th floor.
That's right.
Where surgeons live. Above
I
us all.
would go with the mochi smell, because I don't.
No,
Taste.
it's mochi.
You mean mochi taste?
No, yeah, mochi taste.
Yeah.
I mix them all up.
Mix them up.
I'll mix them up.
Sir, mix them up.
And I think that it's a benign enough flavor for other flavors to kind of wash in there.
Yeah, it's a loose and fast flavor.
Right. It's not like I'm eating raw garlic or something.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Would it smell if it was raw garlic out of your mouth?
No.
No, it's a taste thing.
Yeah, it's a magic taste.
Yeah.
It's the magic taste.
I guess mochi, just because it, like you say, but that seems a little awkward. Maybe I just want to smell like delicious soup all the time.
You'd be the soup, Jimmy Soup.
Would I have to wear deodorant if I smelled like delicious soup?
It's just your fingers, though.
Yeah, but it's overpowering, maybe.
Maybe. I think you'd have to run it.
If I don't wash my fingers, does it get stronger? The smell of soup?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's say yes.
Maybe.
Let's say yes.
I'll say maybe.
I want that.
Okay, you
I'm
get
gonna
it.
choose that.
It's yours.
Soup fingers away!
Dun, 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 dun. We did it.
I got the soup flavored incense. I lit my fingers on fire. It's relaxing.
I really enjoy the smell of campfires, and I got some cedar incense, and I just blew right through it.
Man, every time you would light that, I thought something was wrong.
Yeah.
Because your door would be closed, and I'd be like, it smells like something's burning. What?
But I recently at the thrift store got some mystery incense also, because they were these giant sticks that were like 3 feet long of incense, and I burned one of them, and it just smelled like burning wood, and I loved it. Not like super fragrant, not like super flowery. It just was like, this smells like good old fashioned smoke.
Dog flavored incense.
Yeah.
It smells like a dog.
smells-
Incense.
Shiitake mushroom.
Incense.
Bagel.
Icicle.
Ceiling tile.
Cream corn.
Unchewed jelly bean. It's just a jelly bean. It smells vaguely like what the jelly bean is.
Plain gelatin.
There it is.
A whisper.
Guitar Hero 3.
Clouds.
An ATM.
Oh, that would smell bad.
Yeah. Christmas morning. Wait, no, that smells good. I broke it.
Yeah.
We have something to do. It's pressing on my mind.
I think we have 3 things to do.
Hey, Dane.
Yeah, Jim? What's
You
up?
want me to get right to it this time?
I'd like you to just introduce the segment, please.
We've been waiting so long.
If you could just introduce the segment, please.
All right, just
Okay.
this is a weird and stupid one.
I'm in love with it already.
We have our Marry Fuck Kill. It's Marry Fuck Kill. Guys.
Oh, it's Mary Fuck
Mary-
Kill. Now
our
I
Mary-
understand what we're doing.
Our Marry Fuck Kill contestants this week are Samurai Armor, Knight armor, your typical European knight armor,
Yeah.
and cyborg armor.
Huh?
Mary fuck kill.
You are tickled with yourself. You're stroking your beard like some content cat.
Fucking figure it out, guys.
This has been such a nebulous podcast so far. Let's just...
So cyborg armor would be like built into you, right?
Yeah.
Like that's permanent.
Or you look like the guy from Metal Gear. What was that guy? Gray Fox?
Raiden?
Yeah, well,
Raiden?
that one too, I guess. I meant
Don't
Gray
know.
Fox.
Never played them.
I was thinking like RoboCop.
Yeah? That is cyborg armor.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head.
He's not-
I say,
He ain't tap dancing no more.
no.
Not as
He's a
RoboCop.
stiffman.
He tap dances into the first floor from the second floor.
By jumping hard.
Yeah.
Crash.
I'm a robot cop. Too long a name for me. Call me Robo.
Take that T out. Take it right the fuck out.
It's the same as syllables
I will stab you if you don't take the T out.
with the T.
I'll stab you with the T.
It's got a sharp edge.
I'm trying to make a RoboCop reference, but it's been too long.
I've never seen RoboCop.
Wow.
Your move, creep.
There you go. That's all
Isn't
you
that
need.
the one where he says "bitches leave"?
Not RoboCop. He does not say that line.
No, but in that movie.
But yeah.
Fucking Foreman's dad from
Foreman's
that 70s
dad,
show.
Red Foreman says
Red is
"Bitches
the bad guy."
bitches leave because he's like one of the bad guys. It's so jarring to see that after having seen like season upon season of that 70s show. But
And
yeah,
he says, "RoboCop, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass."
Good.
RoboCop, I fucked guys like you in prison. My name is Red Foreman.
RoboCop, you're a dumbass. So, Red Foreman armor or Batman armor or
Wait, wait.
or
The Dark Knight? Is that what you were
That's
doing?
Right. You heard me.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
No, Knight's armor, so thick plate metal.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Samurai-
just like a little T to look through.
You're not tap dancing in the night armor.
Yeah, and then samurai armor, which I don't know much about.
Samurai armor was like designed for more mobility. It was like metal and like silk. There was actually a lot of variety actually in the armor they would wear. But like what's kind of iconic, I think, is like the metal plates that are sort of joined together by silk cord, and you'll have like a series of plates, kind of like per piece, like on a chest
Right.
piece, shoulder piece. You'll have sort of a skirt on a lot of cases. Sometimes there'll be like a solid metal mask,
Right.
often in like sort of a scary, like,
Intimidating
yeah, like appearance.
visage.
Like that big flared helmet. Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know if you could dance well, but you might have more of a chance of dancing.
What is your obsession with dancing all
It's like
of a sudden?
I don't know, like maybe I'll want to dance sometime.
Brian,
you know?
have you ever wanted to dance in your life?
No, never.
But you just want to...
Wait, that's a lie. When I was drunk off my ass, I would sometimes want to dance.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It would be very appealing when I was drunk.
And you just be like, I gotta cut a rug all of a sudden.
That's a sexy beat.
Good
I like
thing
that.
I'm not wearing any samurai
I like
armor.
that beat.
I like that beat.
Yeah, samurai.
I want to meet that beat.
So yeah, no, like I think of it, that's more just like a metaphor for mobility. Like, you could dance in samurai armor maybe, or like
You could leave
move
your
around-
friends behind, sure.
You can move around better in the samurai armor, I think.
The one thing I know about samurai armor is that if you were dishonored in the battlefield, you'd take off your helmet and light a little bit of incense in your helmet, and
That
then
wasn't-
commit seppuku.
The helmet incense thing wasn't a dishonor thing. Like
Oh, it wasn't?
They would do that before battle, so if they were decapitated, their head would smell nicer.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to honor the people who defeated them.
Well, I think it was more just like you don't want a smelly head.
Who wants a smelly head? No samurais raise their hand.
Disgraceful.
Interesting.
Man, I got a bad case of smelly head.
It's
Guess
still-
I'm
is
not
it gonna
battling
cover up-
today.
Is it going to cover up the smell of blood?
I mean, if it's pungent enough, maybe.
I'm so glad the last thing I touched wasn't blood.
Wasn't a pungent head.
Or a pungent samurai head. Yeah, and then finally we went through all of it.
Yeah,
we
we
went
did.
through all the armors.
Yeah.
You make a good point about mobility in terms of fucking. I think the more mobile, the more fuckable. But at the same time, I think I'd want to fuck. What is it? Cyborg armor, just because it's weird and creepy, and crazy and out there. I think that there'd be more whirring and attachments.
Attachments is what I was going for. Yeah.
And I don't know, sexy little surprises.
My armor has a sexy surprise.
Yeah, depending on the armor, if it's connected to nerves, they might be able to feel it.
Why would it be?
I don't know.
It's armor.
Because it's crazy.
I mean, it's possible.
It is possible. A Terminator could feel. It wasn't called pain. It was just signals sent to his processor that could be interpreted as pain.
Terminator was a robot, though.
That's true, but I'm extrapolating.
Sure.
Anyway, so I'd fuck cyber armor, and then I would marry the samurai armor, just because I really love those face masks, and it's just kind of vaguely cooler in my head. And then I'd kill knight armor, because the glory of battle. Rah.
Okay, similar. I would kill knight armor because it was clunky and heavy. Would notoriously get if you wore it for long enough, it would get really sweaty and hot, and the cloth padding inside would get nasty with mites and nits.
No way, gross.
Yeah, get bad.
I chose great.
Yeah, it's probably the most inefficient, I think, of the three. I would fuck samurai armor because it's sexy and it looks kind of more artsy. There's a lot more I think artwork in it. And
Craftsmanship.
I would marry the cyber armor because I've always wanted to be cyborg. I would want to be married to the cyborg life.
Oh man, Brian, what if you could be a cyborg wizard?
Yeah, that's the dream.
Technomancy, man.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I will hack your ISP.
With my spells.
I will put a curse on your modem.
I see you with a big pointy wizard's hat with a broad brim and a glowing red eye.
Cast spell soon internet. Where have we heard that before?
So yeah, that's a me, Mario.
That's a spicy answer.
Mamma mia.
I'm gonna kill knight armor.
Wow, that's a threefer.
A trifector. Anyways,
Nope, killed her.
fucked her. I barely knew her. Anyways,
kill that knight armor.
Yeah, I'm killing the knight armor. But I'm thinking about my life choices and what kind of life is gonna lead me to fuck something real old or fuck something that's too new.
Oh, interesting.
I think I want to go too new.
You're going to fuck it.
Because of attachments.
Uh-huh.
And vibrations.
Oh, yeah.
And butt flaps. And
Ah.
I'll marry the most practical of all three armors, because it's not attached to you permanently, like a cyborg armor. And there's not disgusting fucking poop mites or whatever.
that Brian brought to the table.
Brian knows a lot about armors.
Yeah.
I picked a good... I did it.
You did it!
Hey.
All right.
Oh, hip-hop hooray.
Our last Would You Rather takes us into the realm that we're not too accustomed to of comedy. Jeremy in Berkeley asks, would you rather be one of the Addams Family or one of the Munsters?
Oh.
Doobity-doo. Boobity-doo.
The monsters are proper monsters.
Yeah, they're each of them an actual monster.
Different monsters.
The Munsters was stupid though, right?
It seemed
It
kind
was
of
slapstick.
dumber. Yeah.
It's definitely the derivative of the genre of creepy families.
We're not monsters, we're monsters.
I kind of wish the little kid wasn't a little Dracula boy.
He's a werewolf, I thought.
No. He's a little.
I think Eddie's a werewolf.
No, he's a werewolf.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's got the point.
Are you sure you're not confusing the two now?
He's He's not a great werewolf.
Pugsley wasn't.
No, you're
Yes.
right.
No, he wasn't a. Yeah. No. I mean, I'm pretty sure Eddie Munster.
Because he turned into. He was like, I'm a little fur boy.
I never understood that.
Little fur boy.
I thought he was just because the mom's like a vampire person, and I thought the boy was like a little vampire man.
No, he's a third thing because fuck genetics.
And then dad's the
A Frankenstein.
yeah, and grandpa's a vampire too. So what's the mom?
I don't think the mom's.
I thought the mom was a witch.
Mom's a witch. Thank you.
It's a good show.
Edward Wolfgang Eddie Munster is a fictional character. Blah blah blah. Eddie is a werewolf.
Okay, great.
Eddie is a werewolf. That's the name of my new fucking prog rock band.
Is it?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna do so good.
We're gonna be famous only in black and white.
Do we remember the Munster theme song at all? Does anybody? Okay, that's pretty funky fresh. I like it more
And then
than
the drop. Wop, wop, wop.
My laughter was part of the song.
it's very rhythmic.
Hey.
I actually liked that theme song better than the Addams Family.
Oh.
It's fucking surf rock.
Yeah, I like the funky kind of surf rock more. I mean, don't get me wrong, Brian. Like, I don't want to.
No,
offend.
I'm legitimately saddened, and I'm crying now. And later, I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping
They're all
because this is
together,
very
kooky.
depressing to me.
I like it. I like Addams Family.
No, I don't actually care.
Oh.
I think the Addams Family song is better because I kind of like it's. I don't know. I like the lyrics.
I hate
They're
it.
all together spooky.
The Addams Family.
It's just like we need a TV theme song. Here's something.
Yeah, it started out as a comic book.
Oh.
Or a comic that got developed into a TV show that developed into a movie that I really love.
Several movies.
Yeah, a couple of them. ABC Family made a direct-to-TV movie with who was Pennywise and Frankenfurter?
Tim Curry.
That's the one.
Tim Curry. He played Gomez in the direct-to-TV one. Anyway, I feel like, the Munsters are definitely goofier.
What do they even fucking do? Like
They're just a family, man.
Family Man. No, but what do they like? I feel like the Addams Family like did stuff and they fucking
They went on outings.
You know,
fuck?
how like you'll have like hawkers in like Chinatown or wherever, and they sell like knockoff purses for like Gucci and like Coach and stuff.
Yeah.
The Munsters did that.
Oh, good.
That's what they did.
That's how they made money.
That's how they made the money.
The Munsteries.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? It's a Munstery. No one will ever know.
I think the Addams Family were like old money though.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they're
just
like, yeah.
were wealthy. They had their vaults and they had piles of golds and jewels.
Doubloons.
And a creepy vine on their front gate.
They were evil, but like cute evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a cousin. They had an extended family.
They did have
Yeah.
The
Well,
Munsters.
the normal girl in the Munsters is extended family. I don't think she's the daughter.
Yeah, she's not.
Is there a normal character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just a cute blonde girl.
Sort of like I don't know, the person you, I guess, empathize with in this crazy scenario.
But she doesn't find them crazy, right? She just considers them family, and
I
then
think
they
so.
bring outsiders in.
Oh, Uncle Fester! You murdered again!
Not-
you old
No,
Wrong.
different.
You're
wrong,
mixing 'em up.
Wrong. Yeah.
We're talking about Munsters.
They're so
Oh,
the
Herman
same.
Munster, you snapped
Yeah,
another
that's-
man's back again with your brutal strength.
Oh yeah, he was super strong.
love you.
That was funny.
I hate fire.
Oh yeah.
Car 54, where are you? Oh, this is a different show. Blah.
I liked that one.
RoboCop, come in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like the Addams Family, I think were much more fleshed out, just because they had the comics, and then they have the movies now, and the TV show. So there's a lot more to them. They also have Cousin It. They've got Thing, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Pugsley.
Several video games that are bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, don't play the games.
Pugsley and Wednesday tried to kill each other over and over again.
I want to say there's a SNES game that looked kind of cute. You played Gomez, I think.
Oh. Pugsley's scavenger hunt's not good. I know that much.
Yeah.
And then with the Monsters, they had the whole surf rock vibe. They had the the funky monster cereal kind of thing where it's like, oh, we're monsters, but it's fun.
Buy our merch.
Yeah, the Addams Family is darker. Definitely darker. But it's almost got like more feeling to it. It's more genuine.
Yeah, it's like
they love each other. They all love each other.
Yeah, it's genial evil.
Yeah.
It's like, we're diabolical, but it's all just in the name of a good time.
Almost innocently evil.
Yeah.
What is the question again?
Which family would you be a member of?
I'm ready to decide. It was always the Addams Family.
Yeah.
It was always the Addams Family.
Yeah.
And like pretty much every iteration of the Addams Family I've adored. Like the movies were great. What was the name of the actor who played Gomez in the movies?
Raul
Julia. It was just inspired casting.
so good.
So good. Morticia.
Christopher Lloyd. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd was good. More like Morticia. Oh god, what's her
Angelica
Houston was great. I mean, it's just perfect.
Wasn't the girl who played Wednesday too?
Christina Ricci.
That's the one.
Christina
Yeah.
Ricci.
I'm
She was
telling
all
you, I
excellent.
like these movies.
Yeah,
guys.
it was just really good. And the TV show, the old TV show, I even like. I remember loving it as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really read the comic strip, but I'm sure I'd probably get a kick out of it.
What kind of a family member would you be?
I don't know. I'd probably be like sort of an outlier,
I see you as being kind of the wizardly guy, like who's like maybe a necromancer who's trying to like bring people back from
Like
the
you
dead.
always have a hood over your face?
Yeah.
I think that's more Munsters style though. They're the ones who are more blatantly like, I'm a Dracula, I'm a so and so. Like the Addams Family are a lot more just like, we're just kind of like crazy dark eccentrics.
Well, I beg to disagree. The grandma was definitely witchy. She was always cooking up things in a big old cauldron.
She was witchy, but I think that was like, you have Cousin It, which is like a nothing. He's like
he's a
not,
monster.
He's not based. Well, yeah, but he's not based on anything.
The hand.
And then Thing is like a little monster dude.
He's weird, but he's not based on anything.
I would
so
say
I don't
that-
think I would be a warlock. I think I'd just be kind of like maybe I'd be like a gravedigger.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe I'd be like a crazy like macabre Shriner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
That makes a lot of sense.
Macabre Shriner. I'd wear a fez. It'd be great. Yeah. Drive one of them small cars, a small hearse, maybe.
Well, Morticia was definitely mystical in a way.
Yeah, she was kind of witchy.
And then, Fester was obsessed with blowing things up.
He was odd.
Yeah, he was just very odd. Wednesday and Pugsley were kind of psychotic in a way.
There's sort of this gory-esque gothic to
Right.
the Addams Family.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not really obvious this is the Wolfman family member, this is the Dracula family member.
Codified.
Yeah, it's a lot more kind of just oh, we're kind of doing our own.
It's almost subtle. They're a lot more subtle.
Yeah.
And I don't do subtle well. I'm a pretty overt person.
I've noticed that about you.
What are you talking about? So really, if you're a part of the Munsters, you've got to be a monster, right? And you'd be a mummy person. You'd be a creature from the Black Lagoon person.
A kraken.
You'd be a human kraken man.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you guys about...
Tell us now, Jimmy.
I saw fucking Rise of the Argonauts or fucking whatever movie where the tagline the last few years was release the Kraken. It's Liam Neeson as whoever, and he's like release the Kraken.
That was like that weird. Yeah, it was like a gods movie. It was like Greek gods or something.
So I went on a I think it was a date. It might not have been a date, but I went with somebody to go see that movie. And during the trailer, every time it would like cut to black or like cut to the green thing, like saying like this trailer's blah blah blah. Some people behind us would say in a deep voice, "Release the Kraken," and it got really funny because they kept fucking doing it.
Yeah.
And then during the movie, anytime there was a lull, they'd fucking say it, "Release the Kraken,"
Oh, no.
and the movie was fucking bullshit, so it was fine.
Yeah.
But like, at some point, I decide like I gotta know what these guys fucking look like. Like what kind of a look are we doing? I'm expecting young kids, and I look over and they both look well over 60, and it was amazing.
Oh, that's delightful. I love them.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyways, that's all.
Good movie heckling is like some of the best shit in the world. Most of the time, it's garbage doo-doo. Unless like that's like the night, like it's at home and like it's like a thing you're doing with your friends.
Yeah.
If it's in a movie theater, usually it's garbage doo-doo. But when it's a bad enough movie and it's good enough heckling, that is one of my favorite things ever.
I think I'd be Adam's Family as well, and I'd be like really into voodoo or something as kind of my vaguely creepy thing.
Okay.
Where I'd be like picking people, like snips of people's hair here, or like I'd have jars of fingernails and stuff.
You're just always stealthily like fucking stealing some hair.
Exactly.
You just jump cut behind someone with scissors in hand, like
Pretty much. That's the one. Cock of the eyebrow here. And I'd be able to wear vests finally. I've always felt very self-conscious about wearing vests because it's a commitment. You really gotta like dress everything. But I love the idea of vests, but I've never allowed myself to wear vests regularly. So if I was in the Addams Family, I could wear vests.
I mean, don't let this would you rather stop you. Live your dream.
You want me to start wearing vests?
I want you to live your dream.
I think I would wear a smoking jacket, like a black smoking jacket, a fez, and I would stop cutting my hair and trimming my beard.
There you go.
And cutting my nails.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yep.
And you ride around in a little car.
Yep. Little hearse.
A tiny little hearse.
Beep, beep.
You know, you know how thing is a hand?
Yeah.
I'd be a foot.
You'd be a foot? So you're picking Addams Family?
Oh yeah. And I'd be naked as fucking in front of God and everyone.
Well, because you're just a foot?
Yeah.
How would you talk? Tapping?
Yeah.
You tap dance?
Tap dance.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not a pair of feet though. Just one foot.
Just one
I'm
foot.
just 1 foot, Martha.
You tap?
You tap, bro.
Well, everybody. I think that does it. I think that's the whole baller.
The whole ball of yarn.
That whole wax ball.
Baxter.
I don't think I've ever eaten any Monster cereals. I can't imagine they're very good.
I'm trying
They're
to remember.
fine. I've had some.
They're just like puffed rice cereal, right?
Yeah, they're not anything special.
They
They
have
just.
marshmallows.
Yeah, they got little
Yeah.
marshmallows in them.
Well, some of them do. I don't think they all do. I don't think Count Chocula. No, Count Chocula definitely does.
I might have had Count Chocula. I might have. That feels vaguely familiar.
Recently, I heard that there's something called Fruit Brute, which
What?
is there's Boo Berry,
Yeah.
there's Frankenberry,
And how
Count
like,
Chocula.
how randy of them to have a cereal that's literally called Boob Airy. I mean, that's just like I'd expect that in Europe or something.
Fucking lewd.
Very lewd.
from that Gigolo we
Yeah.
heard from earlier.
You like the boob cereal, yeah?
Hey,
My country.
people out in that country that Brian knows,
Labrador, yeah?
that one. If you got any would you rather's for us, send them in, even with the halfy times. Send them to the PJC cast, the PJC cast at gmail.com. Look us up on Patreon. We got a second donor.
We have two
Got
patrons
two
that at
patrons.
the end of this month and currently, because I think you just get access to all of it.
Yeah.
Have all our fucking extra shit, bro.
Yeah, we got extra shit for you. We also have a Facebook page that you can like, and a Twitter.
Yeah, our Facebook's the most active.
We are very
Even though
active.
Facebook isn't great in general. But join us on Facebook, won't you? Won't you?
I'm there a lot. You'll see me skulking around with my face.
Hide behind
If you see me,
things.
feel free to stop by and say hi on the Facebook.
Or in real life.
Don't really. No, never. Either of
Oh.
those.
You can say hi to me on real life.
I have a crippling germ phobia, and I will run away screaming.
I don't want to be near anyone.
That's why he's in this
Unless
hot
they
tub right
breathe
now.
my air.
My precious, precious oxygen.
Personal
mine.
airspace. But
We're on the airspace.
you know what, guys?
We got the airwaves.
Have a good night.
That's right.
No, wait. My name's Dane,
My name's Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
and have a good night. Get home safe.
Drive away from this podcast.
In your hearse-mobile that looks like a mini mansion
I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.
because of butts. Ow! Into that
Butts.
lower intestine stuff.
Shake that small intestine.
I love to see you go because I love shit.
Oh,
I love it when you crop dust your way out of a room. Oh, so good.
Do it again.
Almost an entire episode without talking about farts.
You started it with a poop. You said
Fartbarter.com.
poop earlier. Like in the
Not
beginning.
farts.
Come on.
Hashtag fartbarter.com.
Fartbarter.com. We have to register it.
Spread the hashtag.
Spread the gas.
Spread
Tag.
the love.
The gas tag. Oh.
Gas tags. Gas tags.